Now instead of the bottles, you imagine yourself to be in this position. If you are standing here, you are being attracted by the four walls of this room. The walls have more mass, much more mass than your mass, and hence they will pull you towards them. So because of the resultant, so many walls are there, everybody will try to pull you towards towards themselves, and hence resultant gravitational force will be acting on your body. Due to the resultant gravitational force acting on your body, you should tend to move towards the walls, and hence your body should get tilted. But if that happens, you won't be able to stand straight on the floor, you won't be able to walk, you won't be able to sit, you won't be able to do your work properly. So it will be very difficult for you to manage things, and this does not happen at all. Even though there is force of gravitation exerted by other things which have greater mass than your mass, they are pulling you towards themselves, but still you don't move towards them. There is some force which is keeping your body posture straight. That force is the force of gravity, which is exerted by the earth on your body, and that force is much bigger, greater than the resultant force of gravitation exerted by the other things on your body. So the gravitational force, that is the force of gravitation, is very weak. It is there between any two bodies, but it is very weak, so weak that you cannot see the effect of that force on the bodies. And the force of gravity exerted by the earth on the body is much greater, and hence we are able to walk on the floor, we are able to sit straight and keep our body straight. Otherwise it would have been difficult for us to stand straight on the floor, on the ground. So I hope you have understood the difference between gravity and gravitation.
Students, the table here shows the difference between gravity and gravitation. Gravitation is the attractive force existing between any two objects that have mass, whereas the force of gravity is the force that occurs between the earth and other bodies. Students, note that between the two bottles there is force of gravitation. We cannot call it force of gravity. Gravity is there only between the earth and the other body. But also note that gravitation is a universal force, that is, it exists between any two bodies. It can be two bottles, it can be the table and the chair, it can be the earth and the moon, it can be the earth and the sun. So the force of gravity by which the earth attracts any other body towards itself can be called force of gravitation, because gravitation can exist between any two bodies, and earth is one body and the other body is any other body. Earth is also a body. So the force of gravity that exists between earth and any other body can also be called force of gravitation. So gravitation is a universal force. It can be used between any two bodies that have mass and present in the universe, whereas gravity is not a universal force. It is a specific case and is used between the earth and the other body. Gravitational force is a weak force. That is, though it is present between the two bottles, you cannot see the effect of this force on the two bottles. Neither of the two bottles move towards each other. Why? Because there is a strong force, that is a force of gravity exerted by the earth on the bottles, which attracted the earth towards the center of the earth, which attracted the bottles towards the center of the earth, and this force of gravity is much stronger than the gravitational force. So gravity is a strong force and gravitation is a weak force. The direction of gravitational force lies in the radial direction from the masses. That is, the direction of the gravitational force is along the line joining the centers of the two bodies. The direction of the force of gravity is along the line joining the earth's center and the center of the body. It is always directed vertically downwards. The formula for the gravitational force is given by F equal to G m1 m2 upon r square. This we will study in the next class. The formula for the force of gravity is given by F equal to mg. This formula comes from the force equation F equal to ma, which you have already studied in class 9. The force equation was derived from the law of momentum, that is Newton's second law of motion. The gravitational force becomes zero when the separation between the bodies becomes infinite. The force of gravity becomes zero at the center of the earth. This point, the last point, we will study in detail in the next class. So a quick recap of what all we have done in this class. We have seen the effects of force acting on a body. Force can set a body in motion, force can stop a moving body, force can change the speed of a body in motion, force can change the speed as well as direction of a moving body, force can change the shape of a body. Then we had seen the different types of force. You already know many types of forces like nuclear force, electromagnetic force and gravitational force. Gravitational force is nothing but the force between two bodies. The two bodies are not only earth and the other body, but also any two bodies in the universe. So it is a universal force. Now answer some questions that I have given you for home assignment. Complete your work. So that's all for the day. Stay at home, stay safe and enjoy studying.